just realized how fucking ridiculous I look. My fucking Charger coat and my Charger. Way to evolve, Robert. I'm stupid. I got like 22 hats, 12 jackets, and this is what I went with. I feel like a fucking idiot. Holy fuck. Oh, it's fucking hot. We're at the time of year where it's hard to gauge your comfort. It's fucking chilly outside, but it's warm in here. Anyway, Little River Band swept them, and I'm a little surprised, but I mean, here's the thing. It's fucking 3 people. We were 1 away from a split. But start with Jason. Jay, I don't remember introducing you to the Little River Band 25 years ago about. I wonder what that was about. I wonder where we were. I wonder if that was when we were going to sleep out. Remember when we slept outdoors in Cooperstown to get tickets for... What the hell were we going to go see? I don't remember. But that was about 25 years ago. Jay, I also remember very vividly the Walter White Breaking Bad conversation. And here's the thing, guys. It's Boz, like Brian Bosworth. Boz Skaggs. It's easy. B-O-Z. Remember the Boz? It's not Boz or Boz. Boz Skaggs. Yeah, Jim nailed it. Both underrated. Jim, yeah, you were talking about a Boz Skaggs song that Jason and crazy the shit I remember. Jason submitted Lido. What was it called? Lido Shuffle. Probably like 3-4 years ago. I know, and I remember, Jim, how much you liked that. This was kind of the same thing. There's a lot going on in this guy's songs, which I enjoy also. Jay, what else did you say? Jay's talking about baseball. The video from Little River Band was live, and a lot of videos did that back then. They'd show live concert scenes. Obviously, they're dubbed over, and they'd show them like, I don't know, they're like practicing or something. So that's what that was. That was a combination. Jimmy talking about Boz Skaggs looking different. That's the same dude, but and like Jay said, I think they were going back and forth. Same thing. Like they're showing clips of him more recent and back when that song was put out. I like the women in the background singing the back vocals. I think that's always cool. It's very classy to me. I like that. Jim, of course, you're probably the only one that noticed the left-handed bass player, but like I say, these videos are playing, like Jim's playing chess and we're doing checkers. Things that Jim comments on and sees. Jason's also like that. Jason's very good at picking out details of videos. I think I just get lost sometimes. Don, great rant about Dad. Songs definitely do that. That song reminds me of Kingpin Lanes, like going to, like on a random Friday where we happen to be off from school. Those are the best days, right? Sometimes we'd open bowl. Sometimes we just watch Dad, and I gotta tell you, I loved the atmosphere of that Friday morning league. Just a bunch of dudes bowling and in and out of the bar, drinking beers between 9 and noon. Great bar food. Just to hear the banter like of those guys, Dad and Tyler, Spencer, Andy. What's that guy's name? Andy Hawkins. Andy Hager, the big dude Joe. I just remember I was always intrigued by the banter, the back and forth, and the conversations. I thought that was cool. So that's what that song reminds me of. Little little tidbit of the Boz Scaggs song. When I was back when CDs became no DVDs. DVDs became like the thing. I remember watching Saturday Night Fever, and after the movie was done, you'd get like backstories from the director or the producer, probably the director. They'd show you a clip and they'd speak over the clip. And there was a song when John Travolta was dancing. He was practicing with that girl. Remember they were practicing? The song they wanted to use for that song, the dance they did, was this one, this Boz Scaggs song. And Boz Scaggs did not give them permission, or he declined, or he didn't want to do it. And this song became very popular because of Saturday Night Fever. It was a kind of mellow song. Maybe it's If I Can't Have You. If I Can't Have You, which is a great song. And they wanted to use this song. And again, watching that DVD, the backstory, Boz Scaggs said no. And I agree with that. I think that song would have done way better. We got a lot more play. So that's my little nugget on that. I was talking about baseball. I'm looking forward to the Mets-Braves series. DeGrom has been struggling. I mean, Oakland battered him around on Saturday. They kicked his ass. I don't even know if he got out of the first inning. And I guess the start before that, he struggled a little bit against Pittsburgh. So struggling against crappy competition is kind of scary. But you know what? Here's the thing. Even as bad as Oakland and Pittsburgh are, they're still a fucking professional hitter. So because it doesn't matter who he struggled against when he struggled. I want DeGrom, Scherzer, and Bassett. That's such a great threesome. And the Braves have great starters too. Like October baseball is it's amazing. Even when my team's not in it. I feel like every pitch is I'm into every pitch. I think it's great. It's so intense. I'm looking forward to that. Stories. Jason wants stories from Dad. I touched on the walking through the airports was great. It was just so good. And Dad ate that up, which is right. Supposed to. Here's the thing. The whole thing about this, and this is what the woman told me back in August, which I never realized, I guess, and which I've touched on before too since then, that these guys never got a welcoming home. And this is what this was. Like these guys, these military people and whoever the hell else was there, just welcome home, Jim. Thank you. Like, and Dad ate that up. Like it was so great. So great. So that's one. We also spoke on the plane. Fuck do I want to plug in? We spoke on the plane about. I asked questions about getting drafted, and was there a letter, or how long did you have to wait afterwards? Hold on, get my coffee.
Welcome to Dunkin'. What can I get for you?
I get a medium hot coffee with just cream, please.
Okay.
That's it.
302 is your total.
302. For fucking coffee. Jay's gonna blast me. So we talked about Dad getting drafted. And hold on a second. You know what this also goes to the welcoming home, and Dad only received letters from Mom and his mom. That's it. He was there for a year. I mean, his dad, whatever. I don't want to blast my deceased grandfather, but I think we all know he sounded like a real fucking winner. Nothing from his dad, nothing from his siblings, which is... Hello.
Hello, 302.
Which, that also says a lot, too. How, you know, his one living sibling, Bill, lives in Rome, and there's no communication.
You're all set.
All right, thank you.
Good night.
You too. Telling me how scared he was. He talked about when he met John and Scotolero. He met them in the gymnasium. They all lined up in a gymnasium for their physicals. I mean, just think about that. I kept thinking, like, how fucking he was 19. How scared he must have been, and you know. And Dad's lucky. Dad was worked in the kitchen and as a baker, which, I mean, I don't know. I feel like sometimes that's kind of frowned upon, or just like, man, you really didn't put yourself in danger, which that's fucking great. But here's my thing, and this is, I don't want to compare it, but I'm going to. When my sorry ass went into the fucking Navy, willingly, not being drafted, making a decision, I remember being gone for 3 weeks and feeling fucking homesick. So now, right? All these strange people. Drill sergeants yelling at you. So here's Dad. You're going to fucking war. Like, right? You're going to fucking war. And you're going to be gone for a year. Which was another thing I didn't really realize, I guess. You had to do 1 year. That's a fucking year that you're just gone. You don't know if you're gonna fucking make it back. How much you're gonna miss everybody. And he's telling me about Mom sending him letters. He got mail twice a week. His mom and our mom. And Mom used to put these little heart stickers to seal the envelope. And she would put a number on it, whatever number letter this was. I thought that was kind of cool. Just think about 19 and 18-year-old mom and dad. It's fucking hard to... I think about that shit, like, goddamn. Fucking life's weird. Like, Mom and Dad they met so young. Roadkill. So we talked about that. We talked about how he found out about Scotty not making it back. Talked about when John, what the fuck? Because John, did they do boot camp together? They must have been it, right? John called him into his bunk, his barrack, whatever the fuck. John called him into there. He had to show him something, and it was a letter from Marge saying that she's pregnant with Tony. And I think that's fucking amazing. Like, and they became like best friends, like forever. Well, until John started fucking Sandy and went to the nursing home. And they're not friends. Anyways, they became great friends for so many years. And just to hear like the backstory, how it all started, was kind of cool to me. I don't know if you guys know, but Dad took a tumble, which I felt like shit about. And it still eats me. It's still eating me thinking about it. Because that guy said Friday night at the meeting, the guy said, "You guys have one job for me. Take care of your vet. Make sure that they're okay. Nothing happens." Fucking Dad fell. Tumbled off a little step. I mean, I wasn't away from him. He just fucking fell. Like, Jesus. So I don't know if you guys heard that, but Don was there and Henry was there, and they came running over. And I mean, listen, you got, next thing you know, there's like 8 people there. The medics, or the nurses, whatever they call themselves. They were all there, took care of him, and I felt so bad for him because Dad is so frail. Just frail. I fucking hate it. I hate seeing it. Anyway, what else is there to say? The welcoming home was great. It really was like a fucking parade. It was awesome. It was the welcoming home that they never got, and Dad and just everybody else, and seeing my kids and Mom, and hey, listen, big credit to cousin Lisa. Lisa was there with her kids and husband. Shit, that's so good of her. So that was awesome. What else? No, nothing, no bad comments from Dad. It was just great. It was good to spend the day with him and kind of get to know him a little bit more. You know, I see him almost a couple times a week, but it's always with Mom there, the kids there, and it's just good to get just some alone time and have a conversation, ask some questions that I've never asked. It was nice. It was definitely a lasting memory that I'll always have with me, and obviously him too. They catered to these vets, and they did a great job. I can't say enough good things about how well this thing was run, organized, great. Everybody did their part. The tour guide, telling us all the backstories of where we're going. The guy that ran it was great, well spoken, and oh, Jay, you mentioned about getting emotional. You know what? I thought it was going to be a lot more emotional, but the emotion that was there was happiness, which is great. Friday night they showed us a video of what to expect, like of the last, I don't know, maybe it was like a year or two ago, of these guys, and they interview people when they were there, and they put music. I think the fucking music, man, makes things a lot. It was very touching. Like some of the guys broke down, looking at the wall and stuff, and I thought it was going to be more sad than it was, but it was great. Anyways, I gotta go, and I'll talk to you guys later. Boss Gags loses. Sweep for Little River Band. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later. See ya.